Lights down. Volume up. Welcome back to Movie Space. You know that feeling when you stumble onto a film nobody was talking about, and it quietly breaks your heart open in the best possible way? That is exactly what today is about. 2026 has been a massive year for romance, but not every great love story made the front page. Some flew under the radar. Some got overshadowed by bigger releases. And some are so new, they have barely had a chance to find their audience yet. Today, we are spotlighting 5 romance movies from 2026 that you have probably not seen yet, but absolutely should. From a sun-soaked Italian adventure, to a fan-favorite franchise saying its final goodbye, to a heartbroken man rediscovering life in Rome, to a psychological romance with a knife-edge twist, to a queer love story a decade in the making. Grab your popcorn. Let us get into it. Number 5, Me and Tuscany. Kicking off at number 5, one of the most charming and underrated rom-coms of the year, Me and Tuscany. Halle Bailey plays Anna Montgomery, a talented aspiring chef drifting through her 20s as a house-sitter after the death of her mother. When she loses her job and her housing in one fell swoop, a chance encounter with a handsome Italian man leads her to make the most impulsive decision of her life. She jets off to Tuscany to crash at his empty villa for just one night. But when his mother arrives unexpectedly, Anna panics and pretends to be his fiancée. And then she meets his brother Michael, played by Regine Page, and everything gets beautifully complicated. Directed by Kat Coiro and produced by Will Packer, this film is warm, funny, and set against the breathtaking beauty of Italy. The chemistry between Bailey and Regine Page is exactly the kind of rom-com electricity that keeps you smiling long after credits roll. It earned over $22 million at the box office and is a genuinely delightful watch. Number 4, Heartstopper Forever. At number 4, one of the most emotional films of the year, especially if you have followed this story from the beginning. Heartstopper Forever. Kit Connor and Joe Locke return one final time as Nick and Charlie, the beloved couple at the heart of this groundbreaking coming-of-age series. After 3 seasons of first love and the beautiful messiness of growing up, Netflix decided to close the story with feature-length film, and the result is truly special. As a new school year begins, Nick and Charlie face the biggest test their relationship has ever encountered. Doubts creep in. Futures loom. The question of what happens after the last bell rings feels very real. Can first loves truly last forever? Written by creator Alice Oseman and adapted from the 6th and final volume of her beloved graphic novel series, Heartstopper Forever arrives on Netflix on July 17, 2026. If you have not watched the series yet, now is the perfect time to binge it before the finale drops. Number 3, Solo Mio. Coming in at number 3, the movie that genuinely surprised everyone who gave it a chance. Solo Mio. Kevin James plays Matt Taylor, a man who gets left at the altar on what was supposed to be the happiest day of his life, right in the middle of Rome. Instead of flying home heartbroken, Matt decides to stay and go on his honeymoon alone. What follows is a warm, funny, and unexpectedly moving journey through the streets, cafes, and hilltop villas of Italy. He stumbles through the country with mismatched travel companions, and along the way meets Gia, a spirited local play by Nicole Gramato, who refuses to let him wallow. Directed by the Canane brothers, a family filmmaking team of 8 siblings, Solo Mio is a passion project in every sense of the word. Audiences gave it 7.5 on IMDb, and it earned over $26 million against a modest $4 million budget. Critics said James has never been better. If you are in the mood for a feel-good, life-affirming rom-com set in one of the most beautiful countries in the world, this one is for you. Number 2, Verity. At number 2, the Colleen Hoover adaptation that is everyone talking. Verity. Dakota Johnson plays Loan Ashley, a struggling writer hired to ghostwrite the remaining books in a hit series for renowned author Verity Crawford, played by Anne Hathaway. After Verity suffers a mysterious accident, Loan moves into the remote Crawford family estate, and that is when things take a very dark turn. Hidden inside the house, Loan discovers Verity's chilling autobiographical manuscript, full of disturbing confessions and deadly family secrets. And to make everything more complicated, she begins developing feelings for Verity's husband Jeremy, played by Josh Hartnett, while struggling to separate truth from fiction and manipulation from attraction. Directed by Michael Showalter, Verity is a seductive and deeply unsettling psychological thriller with a romance at its dark, twisted core. Hathaway is commanding and terrifying in equal measure. Johnson is quietly magnetic. Verity hits theaters on October 2nd, 2026, and every piece of early material suggests it will be well worth the wait. Number 1, Girls Like Girls. And at number 1, the film that started as a song became a movement and is now a stunning piece of cinema. Girls Like Girls. Back in 2015, musician Hayley Kiyoko released a music video called Girls Like Girls that resonated so deeply with queer audiences it became a cultural touchstone almost overnight. A decade later, Kiyoko turned that story into a best-selling novel, and now she has directed it as a feature film herself, and it is everything she and her fans ever dreamed it would be. The film follows Coley, a 17-year-old from rural Oregon played by Maya DaCosta, quietly navigating grief after losing her mother. Moving to a new town, she meets Sonia, played by Myra Malloy, and something shifts. New feelings begin to surface, but self-doubt, fear, and the uncertainty of first love make everything feel fragile and terrifying in the most beautiful way. Set over one sun-drenched summer and featuring all new music from Kyoko herself, Girls Like Girls is a tender, honest, and deeply moving coming-of-age love story. Girls Like Girls releases in theaters on June 19, 2026. It is a film for anyone who has ever felt like their love story did not deserve to be told, because it does. It absolutely does. And there you have it. 5 romance movies from 2026 that you probably have not seen yet, but definitely should. From a chef falling for the wrong brother in Tuscany, to a couple's final bittersweet goodbye, to a heartbroken man rediscovering life in Rome, to a psychological romance that will keep you up at night, to a queer love story a decade in the making. This year proved that love on screen comes in all shapes, all sizes, and all genres. Watch all 5. Then come back and tell us in the comments which one surprised you the most. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a drop from Movie Space. Until next time, stay in your seat, because the best love stories are always yet to come. See you at Movie Space.